Hey everyone, welcome to the Glow Grow Goal channel, your go-to channel for personal development and life transformation. Have you ever felt like you're surrounded by people but still feel completely alone? Or maybe you've moved to a new city for work or study and found yourself feeling isolated? Today, we're diving deep into the topic of loneliness. Why it happens, its medical implications, and most importantly, how you can heal from it. So, let's get started. What is loneliness? Loneliness is more than just being alone. It's a subjective feeling of isolation or disconnection from others. According to Dr. Vivek Murthy, the U.S. Surgeon General, loneliness is a distressing experience that arises when we feel our social connections are inadequate. It's that sense of despair when you feel invisible or inconsequential. Many people assume that loneliness is merely a result of being physically alone. However, it can occur even in crowded places or within relationships where there is a lack of emotional connection. This distinction is crucial because it highlights that loneliness is not just about physical presence but emotional fulfillment. The emotional toll of loneliness can be profound, affecting various aspects of our lives, including our mental health, physical well-being, and overall quality of life. Now that we have a foundational understanding of loneliness, let's delve into the main reasons behind it. Reason number 1. Psychological factors. Let's take a closer look at how specific psychological conditions contribute to feelings of loneliness. Depression and anxiety. Many people experience loneliness as a symptom of mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Chronic loneliness can worsen these conditions, creating a cycle where individuals withdraw further from social interactions. For example, someone might feel overwhelmed by sadness, but struggle to pinpoint why they feel this way. Often, it's linked to feelings of loneliness. Imagine waking up each day with a heavy heart, feeling like no one truly understands you. This emotional burden can lead to isolation, making it even harder to reach out for help. It's essential to recognize this cycle so we can break free from it. The impact of these mental health conditions can be debilitating. They often prevent individuals from seeking the connections they desperately need. Social anxiety. Social anxiety can lead to intense feelings of fear and judgment in social situations. This fear can cause individuals to isolate themselves, intensifying feelings of loneliness. For instance, if you've ever walked into a crowded room and felt like everyone else was engaged in their own conversations while you stood there frozen in fear, you know how paralyzing this can be. The irony is that those with social anxiety often desire connection but feel trapped by their fears. This creates a painful disconnect between what they want and what they experience. Reason number 2. Physical health issues. Next, let's explore how physical health issues contribute to feelings of loneliness. Cardiovascular problems. Research indicates that loneliness is associated with an increased risk of heart disease and stroke. Individuals with cardiovascular issues may experience increased feelings of loneliness due to stress and limitations related to their condition. For example, someone recovering from heart surgery might find it difficult to engage socially, leading to feelings of isolation. The stress associated with managing a chronic illness can also drain emotional energy, making social interactions feel overwhelming rather than uplifting. Chronic conditions. Loneliness has been linked to various chronic health issues like diabetes and obesity. The stress from loneliness can lead to hormonal changes that affect overall health. If you've been feeling lonely and noticed weight gain or fatigue, there might be a connection. Consider this. When you're feeling down or lonely, it's easy to turn to comfort foods or skip workouts. This behavior not only affects your physical health but also reinforces feelings of isolation. Reason number 3. Neurobiological changes. Neurobiological changes play a significant role in the experience of loneliness, affecting how we process emotions and social cues. Studies show that loneliness can alter brain function, leading to changes in areas responsible for emotional regulation and social cognition. For instance, lonely individuals may exhibit heightened activity in regions associated with negative emotions, while showing reduced activity in areas linked to positive feelings. This disruption can impair their ability to connect with others, making social interactions feel less rewarding and further perpetuating feelings of isolation. Additionally, Alterations in stress-related neuropeptides can heighten emotional distress, creating a feedback loop that deepens the experience of loneliness. Reason number 4. Socioeconomic factors. Factors such as financial instability or lack of social support can significantly contribute to feelings of isolation. Imagine facing financial challenges without anyone to lean on. It can amplify feelings of loneliness. Many people find themselves in tough situations where they don't have the resources or support systems necessary to reach out for help or engage socially. Having explored the reasons behind loneliness, let's now examine the medical and psychological problems associated with chronic loneliness. Problem number 1. Mental health decline. Chronic loneliness isn't just a fleeting feeling, it can lead to significant medical and psychological issues. Chronic loneliness is closely associated with mental health conditions such as depression and anxiety. If you've ever felt trapped in your own thoughts because you lacked social interaction, you're not alone in this struggle. The impact on mental health can be profound. Studies have shown that lonely individuals often report higher levels of psychological distress compared to those who are socially connected. Problem number 2. Cognitive impairments. Research indicates that chronic loneliness can negatively affect cognitive function. You might find it harder to concentrate or remember things when you're feeling isolated. In fact, some studies suggest that prolonged feelings of loneliness may even increase the risk of developing dementia later in life. Problem number 3. Physical health risks. Chronic loneliness has been linked to inflammation throughout the body, increasing the risk for various health issues. Studies have shown that lonely individuals may have higher levels of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, contributing to cardiovascular disease. Problem number 4. Sleep disorders. If you've experienced insomnia or disrupted sleep patterns due to feelings of loneliness, you're not alone in that either. Poor sleep quality can further exacerbate feelings of isolation. When you struggle with sleep due to racing thoughts about your loneliness, it creates a vicious cycle. Lack of sleep leads to poor emotional regulation, which can make feelings of loneliness even more intense. Problem number 5. Lower life expectancy. Research has shown that chronic loneliness may shorten life expectancy due to its wide-ranging effects on both mental and physical health. In fact, some studies suggest that the impact of chronic loneliness on mortality risk is comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. This sobering statistic underscores the urgency in addressing feelings of isolation. Now that we understand the implications of chronic loneliness on our health and well-being, let's explore the effective strategies for healing and recovery. Number 1. Building social connections and community involvement. Engaging in social activities and participating in community events are crucial for fostering new relationships and building a supportive network. Whether it's joining a local club or volunteering for a cause you care about, these activities create opportunities for meaningful interactions that help individuals feel more connected. For example, if you've recently moved to a new city for work or study, consider attending local meetups or community events where you can meet new people. Even small interactions, like chatting with neighbors or getting involved in community service, can help bridge the gap between isolation and connection. Number 2. Therapeutic interventions. Seeking professional help through therapy or counseling can provide strategies for managing loneliness effectively. Cognitive behavioral therapy is particularly effective in treating social anxiety and depression related to loneliness. Therapy offers a safe space where you can explore your feelings without judgment and develop coping strategies tailored specifically for you. Number 3. Mindfulness and self-care. Practicing mindfulness techniques can help you become more aware of your feelings and reduce anxiety associated with loneliness. Activities like meditation or journaling can promote self-acceptance and emotional resilience. Mindfulness encourages us to stay present rather than getting lost in negative thoughts about our social connections, or lack thereof. Number 4. Healthy lifestyle choices. Maintaining a healthy diet and regular physical activity can mitigate some physical health risks associated with loneliness. If you've been feeling low energy due to isolation, getting outside for a walk might help lift your spirits. Physical activity releases endorphins, our body's natural mood lifters, which can combat feelings of sadness or disconnection. Number 5. Education on loneliness. Understanding the nature of loneliness through reading and research empowers you to take proactive steps in addressing your feelings. Books on the subject provide insights into both causes and potential solutions. Knowledge is power. By educating ourselves about loneliness, we equip ourselves with tools needed for healing. As we continue exploring ways to heal from loneliness, here are some additional strategies worth considering. Strategy number 1. Develop hobbies. Engaging in hobbies allows you not only an outlet for creativity, but also opportunities for social interaction around shared interests. Whether it's painting classes or joining a book club, pursuing hobbies connects you with others who share your passions. Strategy number 2. Utilize technology wisely. While excessive screen time may contribute to feelings of isolation, using technology wisely, like video calls with loved ones, can help maintain connections when face-to-face interactions aren't possible. Strategy number 3. Practice gratitude. Keeping a gratitude journal helps shift focus from what's lacking in your life toward appreciating the connections you do have, no matter how small they may seem at first. Strategy number 4. Set realistic goals. If reaching out feels daunting due to fear or anxiety about rejection, start small. Set achievable goals such as sending one text message per week, or attending one event each month, until building connections feels more natural over time. Strategy number 5. Seek support groups. Consider joining support groups focused on shared experiences related specifically toward overcoming loneliness. These communities often provide understanding without judgment, while fostering meaningful connections among members facing similar struggles. In conclusion, understanding why we feel lonely is crucial for addressing this widespread issue affecting so many people today, regardless of gender, age, or circumstance. By recognizing the various reasons behind our feelings of isolation, and implementing effective strategies for healing, we can take steps toward building meaningful connections again. Have you ever experienced moments where reaching out felt daunting? What strategies have helped you cope with feelings of loneliness? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more insightful content. Thank you.